Number 1. Sydney funnel web spider. The Sydney funnel web spider is not only the scariest spider on Earth, but also the most venomous, growing up to 2 inches in size and equipped with fangs that can reach about half an inch long. The spider can be found in eastern Australia, where it builds funnel-like webs from its web, hence its name. And since the spider prefers moist underground shelters, so people usually encounter them in their gardens. You go to reach for some vegetables, only to turn into them yourself. The bite of this spider is very painful at first because of the spider's long fangs, and once they sink into your flesh, it is not unusual for the spider to stay locked on, requiring the person to shake or pull the spider off. Now, as traumatizing as that can be, the real horror begins at about the 15-minute mark. Number 2, you were probably expecting to see this jellyfish at number 1, weren't you? The jellyfish is known for having one of, if not the most painful venom in the world. But of all the jellyfish, the Kirrix fly, or better known as the Australian jellyfish, delivers the most painful and deadly stuff of all, with enough venom to kill 60 people. It would only make sense that they are also completely invisible. The jellyfish's 15 tentacles can grow up to 10 feet long, and are equipped with millions of filaments, which are essentially microscopic harpoon-like stingers that they use to inject venom. A sting from this jellyfish can be fatal within 2 to 5 minutes, as the powerful and fast-acting venom attacks the human central nervous system, causing cardiac arrest, respiratory failure, and paralysis. Number 3 is the rockfish. The deadly rockfish is found throughout the Pacific and Indian Oceans, and has to be the most annoying animal of all time. Not only because it is the most poisonous fish in the world, it is also virtually invisible. I mean, look at this picture. Do you see it? I bet you don't, otherwise you'd be dead. And of course, the stonefish lives in the only interesting part of the ocean, the coral reefs here. They lie absolutely still on the rocks, blending in patiently waiting for their next meal as they swim by. A problem arises when people swim too close to the fish and end up stepping on it, and since the fish has about 13 razor-sharp fins. Number 4 is the inner Taiwan snake. The inner Taiwan snake of Central Australia is the most venomous snake in the world. Even though it doesn't look as scary as a cobra rattlesnake or black mamba, I can assure you that it is the last snake you will ever want to encounter. This snake usually preys on small rodents, but it produces enough venom in a single bite to kill 500,000 of them, or about 100 adult men, making it about 70 times more deadly than the king cobra. And without medical attention, a bite from this snake can be a death sentence for a human being. This snake is nothing short of a death sentence. Now, one of the scariest things about this snake is the fact that it usually packs a few punches with rodents that get a little more, usually getting about 8 bites. Now, the good news is that the snake is quite shy and tries its best to avoid humans.